Hello again, gracious viewers. Welcome again to another episode of Backstage Showcase, where I take apart one specific aspect from one of our films and look at how it was developed, which directions we went with that, why we decided to go in that direction, and if there's future plans for that particular thing, what those future plans are, and how we're necessarily going to really tackle that. So without that out of the way, let's get started. Today we're going to cover a more or less obscure character from Johnny Thunder and the Secret of Marco Polo. His name is Colonel Michel Mustard. He is the leader of the UN peacekeeping forces that are there in China to help prevent the fight between Mao Zedong III and Chang Wu with I don't want to say how it turns out because I don't want to spoil the movie for you if you haven't seen it yet. But let's dive into this character and dissect how he was developed and things like that. So Colonel Mustard, as you may have guessed, is named after Colonel Mustard from Clue. Now, the reason why he was named that was because the film originally was supposed to be even more ridiculous than it turned out to be. Colonel Mustard was also really envisioned as a really cowardly character, someone who was trying to mediate for peace. He said it was for the greater good, but in the film it's revealed that it's actually because he doesn't like to watch fighting. So essentially Colonel Mustard as a character is one of the remnants left over from one of the earlier versions of Johnny Thunder and the Secret of Marco Polo. But with the recently announced remake of Johnny Thunder and the Secret of Marco Polo, a lot of that is going to change. So here is the new concept design that was recently created for the new Colonel Michel Mustard, as he will appear in the Johnny Thunder and the Secret of Marco Polo remake, complete with a UN authentic uniform and a more or less new personality. Gone is his cowardness and squeamishness. In its place, we have more or less a new character that kind of takes some cues from the original Colonel Michel Mustard, but it plays them down. Now, Colonel Mustard is still that mediator. He's still leader of the UN peacekeeping forces, but in this remake, he's not a coward, like I said. Now, he is agreeing with Mao Zedong III, yes, we need to get rid of Chang Wu, but Colonel Mustard wants to go through it through different means. Of course, his character is still going to be changed so that it still makes sense with the cinematic universe, but again, at the same time, I want to do something new that makes more sense authentically. Ironically, actually, bringing it more in tune with the cinematic universe than Secret of Marco Polo originally was. At least in my personal opinion. And with that, that concludes this fairly short episode of Backstage Showcase. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you enjoyed this episode, be sure to check out the Mustache Maniacs Film Co. YouTube channel, where you can check out all of our videos, and also don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe, and also, be sure to check out the rest of our network, like our wiki, our official website at mustachemaniacsfilmco.webs.com, our press room, our Facebook page, and so much more. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next episode.